Hi guys, for any of you who get a Blitz enabled template from website-installer.com, which right now is just the two here, but we are getting the other ones converted and set up. So anything that is a T to H website, a website number 1, 2, 3, or 4, then those are going to be Blitz enabled. The price will go up accordingly because every time someone buys one, we're going to put up a new version with new content for the next guy. So they'll be forever unique. Having said that, the point is, if you get one, all right, whether you get the 3-stack or get an individual one, then we're going to go ahead and include the MOWG Toolbar version 20. And that goes for all of you that have bought one of these as well. We just got it finished. It's got 2 macros in it. It's a toolbar for Excel. For those of you that don't know what MOWG is, it's mass optimized web page generation. So we created that toolbar starting eons ago. Literally, I think 2007 was the very first version of the MOWG Toolbar. Okay, it's been around that long, 11 years. We've just improved on it over the years. We haven't done anything with it since theme to HTML, but now that we have T to H and HTML based Blitz projects, then we just kind of pulled it back out again and said, okay, let's add 2 new macros to it for Blitz functionality. So I'm just going to show you what that's all about. So first of all, if you do get a new website, any of them, then go to videos, right? So that you can watch these 9 to see how to use it, right? For those of you who think, well, I don't want to use it, I want you to do it, stop and think how easy it is to use now too, because you could do a project yourself if you want it. If you install this anywhere, even for a demo, okay, it's already got unique content, it's already awesome. So then what? Then just go ahead and download the global variables, add some new companies or products or keywords, and then upload it. And boom, you just made it a massive website that introduces itself to Google that can start to rank hard and fast. If nothing else, if you don't want to do anything with it, but you want us to, and then split the money, just tell us, hey, this thing is ranking. Here's some keywords. Can you guys go sell it? Rent it out, and we could split the money. Yeah, sure. And that's kind of outside the scope of LPE. That's just those of you thinking on your own. So yeah, these things are all doable. Okay. So having said it, let's come back to how the toolbar works. All right. So here's the concept. Say you install your website, whatever it is, like when you first get either of these Blitz, then you will get this, all right? That way you can start to practice with it right now, and that's pretty cool. Now, considering that you have it, what does that mean? That means you can log into the admin panel, and then once you're in the admin panel, this is where the global variables go, okay? This is where you keep them all. So it looks like this. Okay, and there are notes. These are worthwhile notes to read. Won't take you long. Go ahead and go through the notes and see what's going on with the variables. You can add them, you can delete them, you can do whatever you want with them. But variables make projects cool because it allows us to create variations of pages. Okay, so anyway, once you have it, you can export it as Excel. Okay, and then what is our real goal from there? Well, first start by understanding what this is all about. These variables are so that if we go through all of our pages, okay, so we go to pages, for instance, and go through there, and actually anywhere else in the entire production, anywhere in the back end, you can use these global variables. So then you go through the pages and you update information in there with the variables instead of hard coding. So as an example, instead of saying Chicago, right? This is city B. I've got like city and then city B. There's just a reason for that. But anyway, then keyword B, right? Like keyword A, keyword B kind of thing. City A, B, keyword A, B, whatever. So instead of saying Chicago roofing, then a phone number, I don't want the page to only be for Chicago roofing. I want it to also be for Chicago emergency roofing, Chicago commercial roofing, Chicago residential roofing, Denver roofing, Denver emergency roofing, Denver residential, Denver commercial. So I can't really put the word in here. I can't put the word Denver in here. I have to use variables. And then the system will know that depending on the URL I go to, which variable belongs in each spot because we mapped it out on our project. Okay, so company name, whatever name it is, ABC Roofing or Acme Roofing or Bennett Roofing or anything else, Pinnacle Roofing, Pinnacle Roofers, Superior Roofers, see, prides itself on providing expert roofing, emergency roofing, roof repair, roof installation, solar panel installation, help and solutions for all your Chicago, Denver, San Diego, San Francisco roofing needs. So by using variables in these combinations, we make it possible to create lots and lots and lots and lots of pages. Okay. By the way, these variables can go anywhere. See, they're in here. All right. And they're really everywhere else. The variables are even up in here for the contact us forms and testimonials. They can be in there. We can have variable testimonials. And they're all throughout the pages. So not just the home page, but any other pages that we went to in our pages list. Remember, we have a list of pages here where you can click through to any one of them. Okay, so we can have variables for all the stuff in any of this. See, we got city and short state SS. That's what I'm calling short state. I mean state abbreviation by it. And anywhere I want to put these variables, right? Meta description, customers in Chicago, Denver, San Diego, you know, whatever the short state would be that goes with it. Customers in city, short state. So customers in Chicago, Illinois, San Diego, California, Atlanta, Georgia. Can rest assured that they're choosing the best roofing repair option based on our assessments. Could I put in more variables? Sure. Make it richer? Sure. That's even called improving the SEO, right? And especially if I do it in here as well. Especially if I put an image alt tag on here as well, and it also uses variables. All of this can be done, okay? All of this can be done automatically, and that's what makes this project so rich and powerful. Okay, so anyway, and then solar panel installation, same thing. I'm just showing you I did it on the different pages in a very simple way, and I could always improve upon it anytime I'm ready, okay? Anytime I feel like improving upon it. I can do it after I run the project out. That's what's new and cool. Now, having said that, what is the goal? To get this list of main variables laid out in Excel so that I can add to the possibilities. I can choose what the website title should be. I can choose what companies I'm doing it for. So all the company names off my list if I have more than one. All the phone numbers off my list if I have more than one company. Then I would have more than one phone number. Maybe more than one text number. Maybe more than one email. And then the control email is whatever I want it to be. Who cares? That's just like forgot password kind of thing. So I'll make it anything that makes sense at the time. It could be the email for the contact or just their backend email if they have a contact email that's different than the one you should contact them through as a customer. And then continuing with the idea of multiple companies, if that's what I'm doing, then I've got my address line 1, city, long state, short state, zip, and then the full version of the address. Now, all this looks like it would be hard to put together, but if you ever go and download a list of company information, you're just literally, maybe you're buying a list or you're just assembling a list. And it would be something like, show me all the roofers in New York State. Okay, you can get that list and it'll be downloaded. And if you want just the ones with verified phone records, in other words, the phone number absolutely is a commercial phone number. Okay, great. You know, it's known to be that. It's not just a guess. It's not old information. It's verified. It's updated. Somebody checked it recently. Okay, then there you go. You can get that list and it'll come with emails. It'll come with phone numbers and addresses, city, states, and everything else. So be in that list. 1,000 or 5,000 or 20,000 or 80,000 or 200,000 companies in your list, just depending on the one you get. Okay, and again, they're not all charged. If you go to Reference USA, you can log into your online library. Okay, and go to the databases or sources or whatever and find Reference USA as a source, right? And you can log in with your library card and actually go get detailed information like that for free, okay? So it's just up to you how you want to procure it. There's Sales Genie, there's A to Z databases, Reference USA, there are others. Now what? Well, whatever else. Go look up some services, you know, like from Google, or just look up a list of service terms dealing with roofing. And keywords, again, like Google AdWords. Look up a list of relative words for roofing, roofer, roofer company, roofer repair, roofing repair, roofer installers, roofing installers, roofing guys, whatever the keyword should be. And then this is just other stuff I added for fun. Assuming you have this information, you can add it or just don't use it. This is Facebook and Twitter. And that would be like facebook.com/whatever, right? Twitter.com/whatever the name of the Twitter account is. That's just the way I set up my global variables in my project, okay? And then if I want to swap between banner images, I've got 1 and 2, just whatever I'm working with. And here you go. So I just set this thing up, and that's my satisfaction badge, right? So I use 2 different images for that, for the fun of it, just to have variables. So anyway, there are notes here. Read through them. You'll understand what's up. And then you can export this thing as Excel. Now, here's the point. We want to get from the single list, which only has the default values, right? The values on this global variables tab, right? Those are default values. So if you put a lot of pages up, but you miss some information or you delete some blank, like not at all there, then you might be using the default values. Or if the page doesn't exist and it redirects, it's going to show the default values, okay? And what are we trying to do though? We're trying to create the version of that, sorry, that's good for batch global variables. All right, and that is this final tab over here where we import an Excel file, and just by doing that, choosing it and importing it, what does it do? Upload our rows, like our 5,000 subdomains or whatever they are, and auto submits the sitemaps to Google, Bing, and Yahoo. Auto creates the robot.txt file with the sitemap link, so the incoming bots are told, yes, that's a sitemap, use it as such, okay? So all we need to do, you see, when you first buy this thing and install it, how far is it done for you? Well, basically all of it, almost all of it. You will have all these pages, and they will have the global variables all spread throughout the content for you, and it'll be unique. Whoever's buying them gets a unique one, except for obviously the dummy project. While you wait for the one that you want, the one that installs instantly is for your practice. So it's a dummy project. So yeah, it's not unique content. You can make it unique by just rewriting through the paragraphs and use these variables however you want. But anyway, it's done for you. You already have it. Any company that comes and buys one of these websites, it's already done for them. And it already fills in all their com name information. Because when they made the purchase, they included their company information. The name of their company, their address line 1, their city, state, zip, etc. And that information is used to populate their default values automatically on installation. So whatever they put on the order form shows up right here for the main items. Now, they don't have a lot of these things like this bit for Facebook and Twitter, banner key, keyword and satisfaction badge. They don't have that because, I mean, that's not necessary for one thing. I put it there for you guys to see, and also because we don't have this information, right? But they have basically all the rest of it. All the stuff that they fill in. Now, we could have made the order form really long with lots of variables, but no. Having said that, they will fill it in, okay? And they have what, like 9 things to fill in or something on the order page, right? Total. You know, you guys have seen this, right? So if I were just to go to one of these, and I'm just making sure you guys understand the point. This company information right here, company name, that is com name. That is com name right there. And all the rest. This is ALO, address line 1 for street address, right? ALO is address line 1. Phone number for calls, phone number for texts, email for the main contact email, email for forgot password. That's the C email, control email. City, full state name is the LS, long state. State abbreviation is the SS, and the zip. Okay, This is all we require of them because we're trying to make the work easy enough for them to just be able to start, right? And we don't know if they have a Twitter account or not, but that just means we only have those matching items in the global variables, okay? But they exist and they're ready right away. When the guy installs, those values are updated in their panel automatically. They never log in and update these. It's already done for them, which is pretty cool. And so all we need now is to see how we can download this and move all the column headings and then fill it out with the information we want to add for new keywords, products, services, maybe franchises, maybe other companies. And then upload it here, right, to create the rest of their pages. And again, we're taking care of the majority of this functionality, but for those of you that want to buy any of these templates and you have your own process or your own ideas for where you want to go with it, we're showing you how it works, and especially with the toolbar. So we made this toolbar to make this stuff easy. Okay, so step one will be what? I've got this thing, right? So step one would be I'm going to export it. And so I should get 3 columns, the title, variable code, and code value, whatever my default values are, right? So I'm going to export it just like that. It's waiting, it's exporting, and there it is. Yeah, it says 3. I keep doing this stuff all the time. So here it is right here. That's where it landed. Okay, I'm going to open it. Enable editing if you see it. And we see 1, 2, 3 columns. We want to convert this to the right format, but we need the toolbar for that. So the next couple of videos is about how to install the toolbar and how to use those 2 macros that we're going to use to completely get this job done. All right, so this is this part. Now in the next video, I'm going to show you how to install it. Then the next video, how to use it. It's pretty easy and totally awesome. Just the fact that we can get this far and just do it in a single motion. Again, this is where you would start. From the time you ordered, you would already have your information in the back end. It would already be filled out with your default values. You would be able to go in there and export as Excel and have this within 2 minutes of buying it. Okay, your website's done. You just installed this. This is all happening within the first 5 minutes of your purchase. Okay, now how do we get massive? All right, we'll use the toolbar for that. We'll use the toolbar for all the rest of the bulk work we want to do moving forward because it's so easy. It's not even technical. All right, so here come the next videos.